3 top reasons why you would invest here.
Yeah, for sure. So first one would be location. We know is a downtown location, what I call is the blue chip investment. The second one is the world-class hotel-inspired amenities. You know, the Rolls-Royce offering truly is unique and truly it is special. And the third one is, you know, investing into a trusted real estate developer like Emblem, where you know that the project's getting built in a timely manner. And if you look at our track record with our past projects, you know that everything is being hit on target and on time.
Welcome to Allure Condos. This enticing new condo is coming to 250 King Street East, the intersection of King and Sherbourne, in one of Toronto's hottest neighborhoods. Allure's prime location places you at the core of the city's new wave of growth. Here, the best culture, entertainment, dining, and transit are all at your doorstep. This address scores a perfect walk and transit score. As we know, Toronto is one of the best cities in the world to live and invest in right now. And this is due to the city's unprecedented growth. Downtown Toronto alone expects to grow 43% by 2031, welcoming over 254,000 new residents and jobs. Meanwhile, the city of Toronto is on track to grow by 41% to a population of 3.9 million by 2041. This means the demand for housing across the country is expected to skyrocket. Let's take a look at some of Toronto's housing statistics. The average price of a condo in Toronto in March 2023 was $710,000, similar to the price compared to the same time last year. Meanwhile, the average rental rate was a little over $2,500 a month in Q4 of 2022. This is almost 19.6% increase from the year before. The vacancy rate currently sits at 1.6%, also down from the year before when it hit 1.7%. What makes Allure Condos so captivating? For starters, it's positioned on the prestigious King Street. Within a few steps, you'll find yourself immersed in one of the world's best food markets, and just minutes away from major employment hubs, including the financial district and the downtown waterfront. Not to mention, the new $11 billion Ontario line will build the new Corktown station just a 2-minute walk from Allure. This upcoming station will streamline access to GO Transit, TTC Lines 1 and 2, the Eglinton Crosstown LRT, streetcar service, Union Station, and Toronto's incredible 30-kilometer underground path network. Downtown Toronto is ranked North America's #1 brain gain destination, creating over 57,000 more jobs than graduates over the last 5 years. The city also holds 3rd place for the largest tech talent market in the continent, home to 240,000 tech jobs, with a 50% increase year over year as of 2022. The downtown region contains top tech employers such as Amazon, Microsoft, Apple, Bell, and the upcoming Google headquarters, all found just a swift walk or bus ride from Allure. Another desirable feature of this condo is the proximity to the country's top schools. You can find George Brown College in just 1 minute, Toronto Metropolitan University in 7, and the University of Toronto in 13 minutes. Last year, the University of Toronto St. George campus alone saw an enrollment of 65,000 students. Investors will have no problem finding students and young professionals looking to rent a condo unit in the heart of downtown. Now for the featured condo development. Allure Condos will be a striking and timeless tower built by the award-winning Emblem Developments. The 43-story high-rise will offer up to 509 premium residential suites and a curated selection of lifestyle amenities. Let's sit down with Steve Chichekian, Vice President of Sales and Marketing at Emblem Developments, as he gives us an exclusive Platinum Access insight at Allure Condominiums. Hi Steve, thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here for Allure Condominiums. Nice to see you again.
Thank you, Bridget. It's a pleasure to be here with you today.
We've known each other for over 10 years. We've been working together for other various projects. And I'm excited to be here for Allure Condos. And as you know, we like to get the first scoops, first information for our clients. But before we get into details about Allure Condominiums, can we first learn who is Emblem.
Sure, yeah. Emblem has been, in the development game for about 5 years now. Between projects we've launched, projects in the pipeline, and under construction, nearing occupancy actually. We've developed a pipeline of close to $3.6 billion worth of real estate and close to 4,600 units. So as you can see, things are very, very busy at Emblem, and the launches are just coming back to back, and we're moving along quite nicely.
Staying in with Allure Condominiums, which will be launching in a couple of weeks. As you know, real estate's all about location. Why did Emblem team, yourself and Emblem team, choose Allure location?
I think when you speak about this location in specific, I think it's a downtown location. It's a true downtown location, and when you look at the year over year in terms of rental markets and in terms of investments and securities, you'll always say that the downtown location is the blue chip investment, because not only does it have the largest university and the number one ranked university in Canada, it also has the largest financial hub in Canada, second in North America only to New York City. Also all the national sports teams and venues, top restaurants, cafes. It's no surprise that year after year, the downtown core is always in demand, and that's why the rents are at an all-time high.
You guys partnered up with world-renowned designer Bertie Filick.
That's right, yeah.
What does that mean for investors or for users that are going to be living in the area? How is that going to elevate the design or even lifestyle?
Yeah, so I think you hit it right on the nail. Like, Bertie Filick really is a world-renowned and award-winning interior designer. And when you walk into the lobbies, the first feeling that you're going to get is truly a wow factor. And like down the road, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, having this special of an interior designer in our buildings is going to basically make the building long lasting in terms of resale value. And it's going to be a timeless look which never will depreciate in value. On top of that, the same kind of concept you got walking into this sales office here, and when you look around and when you see the marble draped everywhere, that's exactly what Bertie Filick does. They really put a lot of fine details, but also a lot of effort in terms of materials inside their amenity spaces.
Now, I know Cash Bashutin, CEO of Emblem, he loves art. Mm-hmm. And when it comes to design, he just has that keen eye. So with finishes, what can we see at Allure?
In terms of finishes, we have, again, very design-oriented, well thought out finishes in terms of the appliance packages, but also the kitchens and the bathrooms. And really, when you look at the standards very, very closely, you'll definitely be impressed with what we're offering here at Allure.
Now let's talk about amenities, because I know you guys have some fantastic amenities that I've never seen in any other project. You're going to have a Rolls-Royce chauffeur. Can you give us a little bit more information about that? Because this is new, we haven't seen this.
Yeah, it's definitely a first. And I think when you really look at a Rolls-Royce chauffeur, you think of a hotel-inspired amenity, and that's the real concept behind this building. Not only do we have a steam room, a sauna, a private massage room, but we have a chauffeur sitting in a Rolls-Royce basically to take you to your next destination. And when you look at the 3 top hotel brands in Canada, such as the Four Seasons, they have a house car that you can normally use to get where you need to get to. So we've offered the same kind of concept here, where there's no hidden fees, no extra charges. Literally a part of your maintenance fee package, you have a chauffeur that will take you to your destination in Toronto.
So how is that going to work? For example, I'm going to be living and buying a property in Allure. So does that mean that I can just pick up the phone and go call concierge and ask for my chauffeur to come and pick me up with my Rolls Royce and drive me around the city?
Yeah, it's pretty much it, but I think the only difference will be that we're going to have it on an app instead of you making a phone call, to make it a little bit easier in terms of booking that specific amenity.
Okay, looking forward to it. Now with floor plans, what can you tell us about the floor plans?
So we're offering anywhere from a studio up to a 3-bedroom, and that's typical in the tower going up. As you know, we have 43 stories and a total of 509 units. And the floor plans definitely are well designed, well thought out, with a lot of good space for living as well.
What can you tell us about the market? I know the market right now, it's coming off from a slow start that we started having in January, February. Now it's starting to pick up. What can you tell us, our investors, our buyers that are hesitant to invest or still in the sidelines waiting to see what will happen in the market? I
think you have to really look at 2 key factors here. One being, the news that was announced last week with the inflation being at 4.3%. I think we're definitely on the right path in that aspect. And the other one was the other hold for the key interest rate hike. we basically have stabled out, and it's good to see the stability coming in around. We now are offering interest rates being offered at five-year fixed at around 4.5, 4.6%, which I think a lot of people are okay with. So based on that interest rate and the inflation, I think we're definitely heading in a better market.
It's definitely actually getting better. I see a lot of consumers gaining a lot of confidence and starting to come back to the market. In terms of pricing, what can you share with us? I know you haven't finalized the pricing yet. You're still working on it, but how is the pricing going to be set? Because I know with Allure Condominiums, Emblem being so in touch with design, architecture, art, and always delivering the best product. I know that pricing is very hard for you guys to price it out because you can't compare it to any other project out there. But what can you tell us about pricing, and how does this project compare to any other project out there?
I think when you look at, let's say projects within the area of Allure, I think you're going to be quite surprised of what we're actually going to be coming out in terms of pricing, given the offering, given the amenities, given the Rolls Royce, given all these special factors that we have coming into this building. I think you'll be very happy with the pricing we release at.
Steve, tell me, what are the key walkable locations nearby Allure?
So you basically have the St. Lawrence Market, which literally is a few minute walk away. You have the King Street subway station, which is, again, you can probably walk within 7-8 minutes. You also have the Financial District, which literally is less than a 10-minute walk away. I would say these are the three key components that are literally within a walking distance from Allure Condominiums. Not to mention, we also have the Ontario subway line stop, which literally is going to be a 2-minute walk away from the front doorstep, which just adds more to your connectivity, which it's no secret why that this location is a 100 transit score location.
It sounds like Allure has the right location, perfect location. Now, in terms of sales, I know you're going to be launching Allure in about a couple of weeks, and it's going to be a grand launch event. For our investors that are watching this video and getting information about Allure Condominiums, how can they get access to Allure?
Well, that's very easy. All you have to do is contact Bridget and the GTA Homes team for first access.
Thank you, Steve. This was wonderful. We're looking forward to Allure Condominiums, and remember to get more information, contact gtahomes.com.